again. Patricia, very good morning to you. You've got a guest to talk all things Airshow out there.
Yes, certainly. I have a guest, and of course, as you know, it is the annual Air Force Spectacular here at the Swartkorp Air Force Base. A lot of people already here. Crowds started queuing from as early as about 5 o'clock this morning to be part of this big day. But I don't want to talk much. I am now joined by Eric Ichikovic, struggling a little bit with that surname, but he's going to tell us more about what is happening here. He is from the Paramount Group. They are working with the Air Force Base, organizing this beautiful day. If you can tell us, how everything is coming together.
Well, for starters, let me welcome everybody to the Paramount Air Force Museum show. It's a big show this year. It's a big celebration. It's a big anniversary for the Air Force. We celebrate 21 years of democratic Air Force this year. There's an incredible lineup, and we're looking forward to seeing big crowds here today.
All right. Of course, we're interested in the crowds that are gathered here. Last year we had about 40,000 people that attended the air show. How many people are we expecting this year?
There will be at least 40,000 people again this year if the weather keeps up and the weather holds. But we're expecting to break last year's records. If you look behind us now, you can see already there's huge crowds gathering. They've been waiting outside since already 6:30 this morning.
And the significance of the Paramount Group partnering with the Air Force to make this day happen.
So this is our third year of the sponsorship. We're very excited by the sponsorship. We've been involved with this air show primarily to bring awareness and to help grow the awareness of the role that the South African Air Force is playing in South African society today.
But there's also another milestone that we are celebrating today, and that is the Air Force turning 95 years this year.
That's right. So it's 95 years worth of the actual Air Force this year, but it's also a 21st celebration of the Democratic Air Force. So it's a significant celebration. And as a result, we're going to see aircrafts today spanning right back to World War I, and then also showcasing the most modern technology that the Air Force has in its arsenal.
Talking about the technology, there is a giant that is joining your family, the largest superhero in Africa, as you mentioned earlier. Tell us more about that.
So Parabot is here. Parabot is on show at the Air Force at the air show. Parabot is a giant transformation of our defense vehicles, and it represents the fight that South Africa is waging against poaching, and it also represents the commitment that the defense industry has in supporting our conservation officers in the fight against poaching.
And how long is this going to go on? How many hours are we looking at here?
So the air show will take place for the whole day. It started just a few minutes ago, and I think the last fly past will be at about 5 o'clock this afternoon.
And of course, everybody's looking forward to the highlight, and that is the air spectacular that we will see from, some of your best aircrafts, the Hawk, the Gripen, the Silver Falcon. Tell us more about that.
So that's right. All of those aircrafts will be on display today. In addition to that, though, there'll be a lot of the old aircrafts that'll be here as well. So we've got a very big fly past of the Harvards. We've also got a number of World War II aircrafts flying, and then some of the very first supersonic jets ever to fly in South Africa's airspace will also be on display this year. But we're also showcasing some of the most modern technology that the industry has to display. So, for example, RLAC standing behind us is Paramount Group's very own clean sheet aircraft development. It is an aircraft that has been totally designed and engineered by young South Africans, and those sort of innovations will also be on display during the course of the day.
Just a last question, again going back to the fact that the Air Force is turning 95 years this year. Talk about how the Air Force has changed and developed over the years.
So South Africa has every need to be very proud of the role that the Air Force actually plays in society. Not only are we actively participating in UN peacekeeping and AU peacekeeping efforts, but we also play a very significant role in terms of humanitarian aid that we provide both here within South Africa as well as to our neighboring countries. The Air Force has been involved in flood relief, disaster relief, and many of our neighbors.
All right, thank you so much. That was Eric Kichikovic from the Paramount Group. Of course, they partnering with the Air Force to host this beautiful air show that we're seeing today. You heard from the man, about 40,000 South Africans have gathered here, and we will see a beautiful air show displaying several, aircrafts from the Gripen, the Hawks, the Silver Falcon, and everybody is here in their numbers to experience that beautiful show. Of course, we'll come back to you again later.
Thanks, Patricia. Now, this week we're giving away the